In my LEGO Fantasy collection, there are already over 500 different minifigures. Today, I'm gonna show you 50 of my favorite, coolest, and most interesting custom characters. The first one is the Dark Samurai. I built him using figures of Palpatine and Ninjago. This is an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood clan. For this clan, I built a few more characters. A dark elf with a long sword and a short dagger. The assassin, a master of poisons and stealthy kills. White Cat, a charming elf from the Moon Temple who became a cunning killer. Shadow's master, disfigured by magic, hides in darkness. Dark elf assassins, but in return, this elf gained the ability to hide in the darkness. This clan of assassins belongs to the Dark Elf faction. They were once moon elves, but now they are cursed and their skin is disfigured, because they started using dark magic to summon terrible beings from another world. For example, the Dalkair from Selmora, snake-like winged creatures, masters of the long spiked spear, very dangerous guys. And the dark sorcerers, lords of darkness, whose bodies have been completely consumed by the dark. There's also a race of Zarkans in this world. These are strong warriors and night hunters. But the most dangerous one is the powerful demon Malzurith. He feeds on light and magic, and you can't hide from his magical eyes. But in the world of Caldaria, there are also good elves. For example, the moon elves who live on the Moon Island. This is a neutral race that worships the moonlight, but they only use its power for good intentions. Their skin is pale, their armor is silver, and their blades are as light as a fallen leaf. And this is the keeper of the Elven Temple, the Moon Priestess. Her cloak is covered in stardust, and a magical vial holds the moonlight. Another famous moon elf is the Archmage of the Academy of Mages of Karendar, Thindril the Lunar Patron and his small green dragon. A lot of times, when I sit at the computer for a long time, whether I'm putting together big sets or filming videos, my back starts to hurt a lot. So, I decided to find a good and comfy chair for myself. I settled on the C7 chair from FlexiSpot. Now this chair helps me sit properly. You can adjust the height of the chair so that your legs are at a 90-degree angle. The height of the armrests and their rotation are also adjustable, allowing you to customize the chair for any desk. The seat of the chair is really wide and soft, which makes long hours of work more comfortable. The mesh covering allows air to flow through, making it easier to use the chair in hot weather. To reduce the strain on your back, the chair has a special section that can be adjusted independently of the rest of the chair back. And the headrest can be raised higher and tilted, adapting it to any person's height. Well, if you still get tired from long work, you can remove the fixation and rest a little in your chair. The position of the backrest can also be adjusted, and the backrest can be fixed in a position that is comfortable for you. But if you're looking for something different or simpler, you can choose another model on the FlexiSpot website, like the C5 or A6. The chair comes with a 30-day guarantee with the option for a return. Right here on the website, there's a wide selection of other products. Along with the chair, I immediately ordered a new desk for work. I picked the size of the desk to match my monitor. I build Lego on it and film new videos. The desk has a special lifting mechanism to adjust it to the right height. It can even lift me up. Well, if you use my promo code 24BSC7, you'll get a $50 discount on the C7 chair. The link to the store will be in the description. And this is a mage from Drakemore. Drakeners are such powerful mages that they've learned to transform into dragons, using their magic to its fullest. The most powerful battle mage in this academy is the king of my favorite race, the Morantians. Tyandril is the master of arcana. He's dressed in heavy armor, armed with a long staff and a powerful hammer. The academy also has ordinary battle mages and sorcerers, dwarves and humans. They learn new spells, use magic, and summon magical creatures, and brew various potions. And this is one of the oldest characters, and my favorite minifigures, the king of the forest elves, Silver and Dancing Leaf. He wields magic, rides a mighty stag, but even better, he's skilled with his long, sharp blade. The Academy of Mages also has its spies. For example, there's a sorceress who transforms into a black rat to sneak into tough spots and spy on enemies. Well, the strongest warriors of Karandar and the Academy of Mages are definitely the stone golems. I built 2 of those golems and even made a guide for it, which I published on my Patreon. I also built another golem out of lava for my faction of the Fallen. One of them is the powerful fire mage Kradrabas. The masters of the Fallen can summon demons and resurrect demonic dragons. The most powerful of these demons is Khazadar. He leads an army of fire monsters into battle to conquer all of Caldaria. Desperate battles are being fought against them by their ancient enemies, the Empire of Light. Among them are powerful paladins riding griffins, the keepers of the light from the main imperial temple of the Star Argaras, archangels who guide noble warriors on the righteous path, brave dwarves from the northern mountains, and of course, Emperor Numerius Lumius III. I especially love his beautiful custom armor. I use similar armor, but in a different color, for the King's Guard Karandar. These are the kinds of armor and shields my friend makes from the cult of brigands. From them, I built several lords and barons for my army of Black Hawks, the order of peacekeepers in my world of Caldaria. Among them, I also like the archer commander, the scout, and the bird master of the mountain fortress. I also really love Warjin, from which I build mercenaries, bandits, and warriors of the royal retinue. But the coolest fantasy creatures are definitely from the Urdu faction. Among them, there are plenty of orcs and trolls. For example, the orc sorcerer who casts various curses on his enemies and steals their souls. The serpent mistress, ruler of the troll clan, who can summon a huge serpent. And the goblin king, Gorgoth the snake strangler, with sharp claws and a shoulder pad made from the head of a defeated snake. But the coolest among them are the big lizards that they use in their army, a few fast and deadly riders on lizards, and a tall tower of orc archers on the back of a large horned lizard. And don't forget to use my promo code 24BFC7 to get an extra $50 off the C7 chair.